In this slide, I'm going to explain what media consumption is, why matters, especially for young people. What media consumption means. So it means like media is simply how people use and interact with media in their daily life. That includes social media, streaming problem, online videos. Uh, their examples are Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. So uh, this one is really an important thing in our daily necessary and daily social things. The the because people spend so much time on media, it can influence attitude, what people think, behavior, how people act, believe, and opinion. The main question, the purpose of the topic is to explore how does media influence youth and attitudes and behaviors. Simple answer is media consumption equal to the time and where people engage with digital content. And it's important because it can shape how young people think and behave. If you want, I can explain. So the next point is I'm going to say it's main argument. So it affects self-image and body perception. It influences social behavior and interaction platforms and online videos. It shapes worldwide worldview and opinion. It affects consume and behavior and lifestyle. So on this slide and what I explained, uh, I, at last I'm going to say this that media all over our world and all over our life is important, and it's part right now in our future life also.
Hi, my name is Fardin Ahmed, and I'm going to explain effects on mental health and the self-image and body image part. Basically, social media shows a lot of unrealistic beauty standards, like most of what we see, especially from influencers, like edited, filtered, or just base version of their like they are like not even real because of the people, especially young people, start comparing themselves. Like you see someone online and you think, why don't I look like that? Why this is he, not me? Why my life isn't like that? And that creates a pressure to look perfect all the time. This, which obviously isn't realistic. Over time, this can actually lower someone's self-esteem. This is based on something called social comparison theory, which just means we naturally comparing ourselves to others to figure out how we are doing. For example, filters and edited photos makes people look perfect online, but in real life, no one actually looks like that all the time. So it creates this fake standards that people try to reach, but this is not even real. So the next effect, the next part, effects on mental health. Uh, and this is really affects on mental health. If people can feel anxious, like constantly worrying about how they look, they might lose confidence and feel like they are not good enough. Some people even become unhappy with their body, and there is also a form of fear of missing out, which means like full from where people feel like everyone else is living better life, but not me. Yeah, constantly comparing yourself to people online can mess with your mental and well-being, and this is important. Remember, social media is in real life. This is like what we see on the screen. This not is not actually happening in real life all the time.
So, good evening, everyone. Now, I'll be explaining the two important aspects of media consumption among youth, which are cyberbullying and social behavior. So, social behavior refers to how individual interacts and communicate with others. With the rise of social media, this behavior has changed significantly. On the positive side, media allows young people to connect easily with friends and family, even if they are far away. It also helps them express themselves and share ideas. However, there are also several negative effects. Firstly, excessive use of social media can reduce face to face communication skills. Many young people prefer texting or chatting online instead of talking to each other. This can lead to misunderstanding and misunderstanding and misunderstanding. Social media strongly influences behavior through trends and peer pressure. Young people often try to follow what is popular online, even if it is risky, inappropriate, or not suitable. This is mainly because they want to feel accepted or gain attention. Another important issue is unrealistic comparisons. Social media often show only the best part of the people lives, like success, beauty, luxury, or when young people constantly see this, they may start comparing themselves and feel unhappy or dissatisfied with their own lives. This can lead to negative emotions such as jealousy, low self confidence or self esteem, and even social withdrawal. Lastly, excessive media can also reduce real life social interaction. Instead of spending, many young people spend more time online, which can weaken their real relationships. Overall, media consumption has a strong influence on how young people behave, communicate, and interact in society. So now I'll be start with cyberbullying. So cyberbullying is a form of bullying that takes place through digital platforms such as social media, messaging apps, and online games. Unlike traditional bullying, it does not happen face to face, which makes it even more harmful in some cases. One major issue with cyberbullying is that it can happen 24/7, which means 24 hours, 7 days a week. Victims cannot escape it even at home because harmful messages or comment can reach them any time. This constant exposure can seriously affect their mental health. For example, many victims experience anxiety, depression, stress, and emotional trauma. Some may even lose interest in daily activities like studying or socializing. In extreme cases, cyberbullying has led to self harm or suicidal thought among young people. Another important impact on self esteem when someone is reportedly insulted, embarrassed, or criticized online, especially in public platform, it can make them feel insecure and worthless. Over time, this affects their confidence and how they see themselves. In addition, cyberbullying spreads very quickly. A single negative post or comment can be shared by many people within seconds, making the situation worse for the victim. And this creates a feeling of helplessness. Many young people avoid talking about cyberbullying because they feel embarrassed or scared of what the people or the society will think about them and afraid of being judged. As a result, this problem continues without proper action being taken. So, cyberbullying clearly shows how misuse of media can have serious psychological and emotional consequences in the youth. Thank you.
So now I will present media and worldview. Today many young people get their news mainly from social media. While this is the fair and convenient, it also creates some problem. For example, this is a lot of information and fake news online. Sometimes people only see options similar to their own, which is called the echo chamber. This leads to something known as a filter bubble. It means we are only exposed to certain type of information based on what we like or follow. Because of this, social media can strongly shape our potential option and belief. Sometimes without realizing it. The next one is consumer behavior. Consumer behavior media also has strong influence on how young people spend their money. Influencers on social media often promote products like fashion, technology, and lifestyle trend. Because of this, young people may find product recommended by influence or follow the popular online trend. Sometimes they may even feel pressure to feel socially by doing certain things. So overall, media doesn't just inform us, it also affects our discussion and behavior, especially when it comes to spending. Oh, thank you.
Okay, then we will go to the positive effects of media. Of course, there's negative effects and negative sides of media, there's also some positive effects of media. Some positive effects of media, like media can also be beneficial, like giving educational content, like the contents that they teach kids how to learn the letters, how to calculate, how to study. There's also some good thing. They give them also some learning new skills, access to knowledge. It makes them like online to the communities and support and see like the good communities like that helps. Like there's some communities that help kids to communicate with the like how to communicate with the people with the kids who have Down syndrome or have like some disabilities. And then we have also media can promote education awareness also too about kids not to say bad words and how to teach them manners too. But in the end, we're going to come to a conclusion that media has a strong influence on the youth attitudes, behavior nowadays. Like, let's say the self-image, the social behavior, opinions about society, the lifestyle choices, how to choose their lifestyle, how to like explore themselves. However, responsible media use can lead to a positive learning and social connection. So it depends on the person who uses the social media. He can use it in a good way or a bad way. It does not depend, like it's not the media always bad. It depends on the how the person is using it. Like young people should develop media, let's say critical thinking. It helps like in people to think more, give them more ideas, like more exciting ideas, how to make people excited to see the content. So at the end, that as our presentation, it was prepared by Farden, Sharma, Bo, Nafis, and me. Thank you, everyone.